Hello everybody and welcome to the very first Vampire Academy tag video that we're going to start circulating around YouTube. As you all know, we are currently trying to raise money to make Frostbite into a movie, and with everyone's help I'm pretty sure we can reach our goal very soon. Don't worry if you've not been able to donate yet, no one's holding it against you, we know you're still a Vampire Academy fan. If you can, you can, and if you can't, you can't. It doesn't mean you're not still a fan, so stop the hate everybody. We thought by making this my first time video we can show these producers how connected the Vampire Academy fans really are. So what's going to happen is I've got a bucket of 10 questions all related to Vampire Academy and I'm going to pick them out at random and share my first experiences with you. At the end of the video I'm going to tag a Vampire Academy fan and it's their turn to take on the My First Time challenge. And once they've done their video they then tag someone else. For example, the person I might tag might live in Australia and the person they might tag might live in the USA. It's just our way of showing everybody how big this fandom is and how much we care about Vampire Academy. It's also got sweets in, but I won't pick them up. Okay, first question. When did you first join the Vampire Academy fandom? I read Vampire Academy, how many years ago? Might have been 5 years ago. I remember because I was on holiday in Cornwall and I remember because I bought the book before I went and it was part of a 3 for 2 purchase at Waterstones. I'd just been reading Twilight so I thought might as well carry on with the vampire trend and see what I think of this book. So I must have joined about 5 years ago because I remember reading the book, I finished it within a week and then I read it again for the second week I was on holiday because I absolutely loved it. Then went on to plan a Vampire Academy parody back when I was in high school because I loved the books that much and I really wanted to see my characters come to life on a screen. I didn't know we were going to get a Vampire Academy movie. I didn't know we were going to see Zoe and Lucy portray these characters, so I thought let's give something to the fans. So I have been a fan for quite a while. Okay, question 2. Who was the first character you hated in the Vampire Academy series? I'd have to say my first character that I hated was Tasha, purely because I didn't like the fact that someone was going to come in and possibly ruin Rose and Dimitri's friendship for a start, or the on and off romance. I wasn't fond. It could have been anyone else as well, it was Tasha. I wasn't fond of her at all and I just thought she was going to come in, she was going to ruin what they had and they were doing so well, they were just getting back on track. I never liked her from the first time I laid eyes on her. Didn't lay eyes on her the first time her name was mentioned. I still don't like Tasha, never have, never will, and no one comes between Rose and Dimitri. Sorry, that includes you, Adrian. So, what was your first reaction to Frostbite? Okay, my first reaction to Frostbite was I didn't know what I just read. It's one of them, I think it was one of them times where you're reading it and you have to go back and just read it again because you're not sure what you've just read. Did you read it wrong? Was I not concentrating? No, you read it right. I actually thought it's one of the better books out of the series because you just get to see the characters grow a bit more. Obviously you meet Adrian, you meet Tasha, you just get to see these characters start to become themselves, and once they're out of the school environment they get to kind of explore, be a bit naughty and go on adventure. Really would like to see it made into a film, so keep donating. Question 4. Is it 4? When was the first time you cried in the series? Like I said, I did cry in Frostbite, I did cry in Shadowkiss. I assume if you're watching this you've either seen the film or you've read the books. Okay, so spoiler alert, just in case you haven't. The first bit in the book I cried at was when Rose and Dimitri have the talk near the end and he says, look, sorry Rose, that wasn't me acting, it was all the spell. I don't feel that way. It just absolutely broke my heart. After the whole building up to their friendship and the relationship, it absolutely was me done and I cried. I did genuinely cry and that's the first time I cried in the series. What was your first reaction to the casting of the film? My first reaction was oh no. Not because of who they cast, not because I didn't know who a couple of them were, purely because I thought, oh no, this is real now. Let's not mess this up, guys. I have nothing against Zoe, Lucy or Danila. I absolutely love all three of them. I think they're absolutely perfect. What it was for me is I just panicked that it was real and we were getting a movie now, and I just thought, come on guys, let's not mess this up. So I did, and I think my favourite casting is quite possibly Dom. I just love him as Christian. I think he embodies the character so well. I love his chemistry with Lucy, and I just think he's absolutely brilliant. Question 6, I think. What was your first reaction to the end of the series? Give me more. I know that we had the short that Rochelle wrote for us. I just wish, I think it's the same with every book you read, you just want to carry on reading and you want to know where the characters are going, like in Fault in Our Stars, where Hazel just wants to know what happens to the characters after the end of the book. What do they do? It's like, I think I just want to know, are Dimitri and Rose happy? If they got a family? They can't have a family. They couldn't have babies. Did they adopt a baby? Alyssa and Christian happy? Just, I want to know what happened after the end. But I really did. I love the ending of the book. I just wish I could know some more. But that would defeat it being the ending of the book. 7. What was your first reaction to the fan base when you joined? Wow. Do you know what? I genuinely didn't realise how popular Vampire Academy was when I started reading the series, especially when I made my first tribute parody video. I didn't realise the response I was going to get from it. I kind of thought, right, maybe there's a few of us throughout the world, not as many as there actually are. So when I first joined, I really did not know the size of the fan base, because I used to follow it on Tumblr and it was a bit smaller than it is now, I can say that. There weren't as many of us that were so active. We might have been reading the books, but I did not realise the size of this fan base. It's just, I've never seen a fandom so determined to get a movie made that they're actually funding it themselves, which is exactly what the company wants to see. So yeah, I just did not realise the amount of friends I would make in this fandom, how many people read the book all over the world. I've got friends in Australia, I've got friends in the USA, I've got friends down in London in England, and I have got friends, I don't have any more friends. What is the first reason that comes to your head why you love the book so much? Rose is one of them characters where you can kind of portray yourself onto her. I think she's so strong, she's so independent, she sticks up for her friends, she doesn't take any messing. She'll get that boy if she wants that boy. I love the relationship between her and Lissa. I love the relationship with her and Dimitri and Adrian as well. The reason I love it so much is because it's about friendship. Like they were saying when they were comparing it to Twilight, it's not a vampire love story, it's about this bond they've got, it's about this friendship they've got. What was your first reaction to the film? Do you know what? The amount of hate this film gets from the critics and some of the Vampire Academy fans, I don't think it was that bad. I think it was pretty good. You got what you wanted to see. You got to see your characters come to life on screen, you got to get some Rose and Dimitri action going on, you've got Lissa and Christian. What more do you want? Maybe it didn't make as much money as it could have in the box office, but it was for the fans, it was for no one else, it was for the fans, and I think they did a wonderful job with the film. I think it's going to be better the second time around. We've got a new director, we've got a new script writer, we're going to be fine. So I think we should keep on funding Frostbite, because don't you want to see if we can do it again, but better? I do. I want to see Zoe back, I want to see them all back, I want to see them kicking ass. Final question. I actually can't remember what the final one was. What was your first reaction to Rose and Dimitri in the books? I love them. As soon as they first meet, you can tell it's just like, boom. Chemistry's going on there. I absolutely love them together. I think they're perfect together, irrelevant of their age gap. I think they are such a beautiful couple. They kind of bounce off each other, and no matter how old he is compared to her, it's just, they can't ignore that connection. I think it's so nice whether they're going to be friends in the future, whether they were just going to carry on being teacher and student. It's just, no one was going to tear them apart. Zoe and Danila did such a good job on screen. I think Even in his interviews you can see how much he loves Zoe anyway, so that chemistry was just so brilliant on screen. It was exactly what I read in the book and what was in my head, and seeing them act out on screen was just bliss. I think they were absolutely perfect and I will forever love Rose and Dimitri. Sorry, Adrian. Okay, so that is it. That is the end of the first Vampire Academy tag. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to tag the next person to take on the Vampire Academy My First Time Challenge. And it will be Alyssa. She knows who she is. It's your turn now. You've got 3 days to make your My First Time video. And as for everyone else, keep on funding Frostbite. I know we can do it. You know we can do it. Okay, so the purpose of these My First Time videos is to show just how big this fandom is. We are going to bring them all together and tag each other in this My First Time video. It doesn't have to be My First Time. You can set off another challenge if you'd like, and you can tag your friends in that. Melissa, it's your turn to do this video. You've got 3 days to do it, and then it's your turn to challenge someone else. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe to my channel. I'm going away to Florida for 2 weeks, so I will be updating daily vlogs, hopefully, and I will be showing you what you're missing really in Florida. Sorry, but I'll see you soon. Bye!